Made an influencer cry. I work in a one-person post office in a small town. My co-worker, we split shifts, has been out recovering from surgery, so I've been working a lot of extra hours with some help from our manager. Our manager has duties elsewhere, and so there are certain times that I have to go to work or the post office will be shut down. In a small town that would make it into the newspaper and be talked about for years. So Friday morning at 4 a.m. we find out very elderly cat unable to move. She wasn't in pain, but she was definitely dying. We decided to wait for a vet to become available and go through the process of euthanasia at home. We held her for 6 hours. She never slept. It was the sweetest, most heartbreaking time. My youngest daughter held her at the end because her first memories of her childhood involved this beautifully amazing cat, and she wanted this moment as closure. So, I had to go to work almost immediately after. I didn't shower or anything. Just threw my hair in a bun, put on clean leggings and went like that. I still had traces of yesterday's makeup on and only 4 hours of sleep. An hour into work this young woman comes in and greets me like we know each other. I was a bit confused because it's a small town and I didn't recognize her, but whatever. I know I'm tired and out of sorts, so I smile and ask how I can help her. She puts her box down on my counter, turns her back to me and holds up her phone. I ask what she's doing, and without turning around she says, "I'm making content. You don't mind being in it, do you?" I say that yes, I do mind. Please don't film me. She, still without turning around, says, "Oh, you look fine. Stop being so vain." I saw red. I immediately launched into how my cat died. How devastating my day has been. How I haven't even been able to grieve because I had to come to work. How my child held her until the very end and then until she turned cold. How traumatized I am that I had to put my cat in the freezer because the ground is frozen. How I feel guilty because the night before I had brought home a pet headstone that I was given, and I feel like I brought bad luck into my house even though I know it's ridiculous. This young woman was standing there stunned. Crying. And I took great delight in it. I wanted her to feel horrible. I wanted her to suffer. So I do for deliberately traumatizing this young woman out of anger?